Hey guys, this is Avinash here on my first YouTube video. So today I'm going to talk about the Samsung Tab S9 and whether or not you should buy it in 2025. So let's get started. So coming to the ports and buttons, on the top we have dual speaker grills and the microphone. At the bottom there's a USB Type-C port and the other two speaker grills. So yeah, there's quad speakers in this tab. Isn't that great? And coming to the sides, on the left side there's nothing much, and on the right you have your volume up, volume down buttons, the power button slot. Coming to the battery, the Tab S9 is packed with a 9400 milliamp hour battery and also supports 45-watt charging. However, the charger is not included in the box. I need to buy it separately. The tab weighs around 498 grams, which is like average. Moving on to the specs of the Tab S9. So it comes with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 4nm, that is a quad-core processor. It also has the Adreno 740 GPU. The tab comes with Android 13, promising 4 major updates. This was like around the year 2023, and right now it's running Android 15 with the One UI 7.0. It also has the UFS 3.1 storage, IP68 rating, and in-display fingerprint scanner, which works really well. Now, the display is the main highlight of the Samsung tablets, and everyone knows that. The S9 is no exception either. It comes with a dynamic AMOLED display supporting 120Hz refresh rate with an 11-inch screen. Now, we don't get 11-inch screens that commonly these days, because since there's like S9 Plus, S9 Ultra with 12 inches and more than that, 11-inch does hit the sweet spot. It also supports brightness of maximum 750 nits, which does get bright under the sun, so it makes it easier for us to look at the content. And you will enjoy the content you consume on your tablet, especially your favorite anime or any movies, whatever it may be. The colors look punchy and vibrant. Now, Samsung is well known for packing Exynos processors into their performance chipsets, but on the flagship series like the Samsung S10 tablets, they did pack Qualcomm Snapdragon, which is really good. Even it might be a 3-year-old processor, it's no slouch either. The 8 Gen 2 does pack some pretty good numbers on the Geekbench score. So let's talk performance. Coming to the gaming, I did try out Wuthering Waves on the Tab S9. So I did first try it out with max settings, 60 FPS, and the tab did show bit stutters and flickers here and there. Of course, these games are very demanding titles on the Android tablets. So I did testing for a couple of minutes, around 5 to 10 minutes. The tab did get slightly warmer on max settings. However, I wouldn't recommend playing on these higher settings. And also, I did test it out again with lower graphics actually. 60 FPS was maintained, but I turned down the other graphics. The tab performed much better, and I would usually recommend playing these settings for such games. I did test out another game similar to Wuthering Waves, that was Xender Zone Zero, which is another highly demanding title on Android and iOS devices. So I did try out the game again at max settings, 60 FPS, and all the graphics hiked to the maximum. So I did check out the gameplay, and the device did warn me again as usual about the stutters and flickers that you will see. Well, I would just recommend not playing these games at the max settings right now. Even if it is Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, I'd recommend toning down the settings a bit. You can keep maintain your 60 FPS by just reducing the graphics, and it does a good job. On day-to-day activities, the Qualcomm Snapdragon does live up to its hype. It doesn't slow down on our regular activities. Opening animations are just buttery smooth. Now coming to the camera, the Tab S9 has one 13 megapixel camera on the rear and a selfie camera of 12 megapixels on the front. I did shoot some samples. Let's have a look. So guys, I've switched to the back camera, and the recording is also from the inbuilt microphone of the Tab. So that's how the audio works. Check out the video for yourselves, guys. So I'm currently recording this video with the Tab S9's microphone, as you can see. And pretty things keep happening. So yeah, I'm recording from the Tab S9's front camera. So now you see how it is right now. It's pretty sunny actually. Now, when it comes to multimedia, Samsung definitely didn't disappoint us. Watching content on this 11-inch display with the AMOLED and the high refresh rate certainly was a pleasing experience. I did enjoy watching many animes and other movies, and I trust it would be a great experience. So as you guys see, this is the S Pen over here, and you can just use it to scroll around stuff, swipe down, swipe up, and you can use it to just navigate your way around. And what you want to know is, like, there's a pencil around icon over here. Just press it and go for the plus. You can just immediately open a temporary note, and you can just write anything you want. You can also just minimize it just like that, and as you can see, it just minimizes itself, and you can just drag it around to the corner and stuff. And there's one more thing with the S Pen. You can also just, like, let's say just listening to music. So let it just say you're just watching a video and stuff, and you want to note down something. You can just press the pencil over here, open your note, and just write like that. And you can either close it or you can just remove it. Just gets saved into your note. And there's another thing. Let's just say you want to, like, multitask. Open it, drop what you want over there. You can also use your notes like that. So let's just say you're picking another note. So you just write whatever you want. This feels great. And you can do the same thing with anything. Let's just say you've been looking into some stuff. Just roll on the side. I've been looking into the Google I/O 2025 recently, and let's just say I want to, like, take notes and stuff. So yeah, so if I wanted to, I can just write it over here. Google I/O, like, just write stuff like that. It's pretty simple, guys. The One UI 7 update, as you can see, the last update, it was on April 25th, 2025 April, and it was on the One UI. So thanks to that, we have access to Galaxy AI. So you have like tons of features and stuff. Let me just show you one. For example, let's just say I'm choosing a pic. You can just press this icon and sketch to image. You can just draw whatever you want. And generate. Guys, as you can see, it has turned this into this. Now, isn't that just awesome? I know, right? There's another one. Let me show you. Let's do another one. As you can see, there's this potted plant. Let's just say I want to just sketch a butterfly. And generate. And there's a butterfly over here. As you can see, turn this into this. Now we'll see how we can change the plant that is in this edit right now. Let's say generative edit. Now let's say I just don't want this plant around here. Just randomly sketch around. Chooses a thing. You can just add more stuff like that. And that's it. You can generate this as it is. Voila, it's gone. The same thing can also be done for human faces. Let's just say I'm going to edit myself out of this picture. You can just remove, let's say I don't like this ledge right here. Okay, I'm just going to erase that. Generate. Wow, I don't like this one as well. You can see, that's one. What you can also do is you can just remove the box around here. Let's say I don't want that either. Generate. Wow, isn't that great? So I managed to create a picture which is initially this to this. My final thoughts. The Samsung Tab S9 really is a great choice among the other tablets that are available right now. I mean, sure, the price is a bit too on the expensive side. I did buy my variant at around 73,000. Mine is the 8 GB RAM and 128 GB storage. There's also another variant that is 12 GB RAM and 256 GB storage for around 84K. However, for the performance it offers, the display, the S Pen, and the other features such as One UI 7.0, this is all really worth it for the price. So I do say it's a good choice for the price. See you guys later on the next video. If you do enjoy my content, please do like, share, and subscribe. See ya.